Hello, Leos. Welcome to your May monthly reading for all Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, cross watching for your favorite Leo. I'm going to do a couple of overarching energies, an animal spirit card, tarot, and a pick a card. So, fork in the road, Leos, in May. Card number 13. So the first, the third, or the 13th, or the 4th could be important days because 13 breaks down that way. But the fork in the road said that, you know what, in May, you're going to have some decisions to make. You're going to be choosing a different path, perhaps. Now, for some of you, you know that this choice needs to be made. For others of you, you could be a little surprised. And then you have bottom of the deck, time to go. So card number 45, so the 4th or the 5th or the 9th could be important. Or 45 could be an important number, but time to go says that, you know what, this path that you're choosing, this new fork in the road, this new path that you're choosing, it's a gift. There's a portal here with a door. There's sparkles here on the ground as she's walking. It's kind of like a boardwalk at the beach. And you know what? You're happy that it's time to go. I don't feel like this is a negative energy for you. We'll get into the tarot a little bit, but I think that maybe there's been some things that needed to stop or end in your life. Maybe they recently have, or there's been some recent changes, or you're deciding this month of May that, yeah, it's time for you to release, let go, and move on from something. Let's do another overarching energy, simplicity. With this beautiful feather, this is always, to me, divine messages from your angels and guides. Pay attention to the messages and keep things simple with that simplicity card. Bottom of the deck, you have taking risks. So, you know, you might be taking new risks. You might be having some big changes, some big shifts here in May that are causing you to feel like you're ready to do something different, take a new risk, simplify your life in some way. For someone, I think you're selling your home, and I don't know, are you getting on the road? Are you going to travel, RV it, and work from your RV, or embark on a new job overseas? Something like that for someone out there, Leos. But even if it's not that big of a deal, right? Even if it's not that major of a change, it's just a shift in your life where you're feeling like you're ready to keep it simple. You have the beautiful otter spirit with the cattails, and this is a beautiful divine message of peace. So whatever's happening, you're going to keep it peaceful, simple, and you have the deer spirit of healing. So wonderful, peaceful healing coming in for you in the month of May. Leos, that's a beautiful message. I'm really loving this. I'm letting it sink in a minute. Feeling like a big let go, okay? A big sigh, you're ready. You're ready to move on. And, you know, healing from old heartaches and pains, letting go, releasing, and, you know, only doing things that make you feel peaceful. So you have the Devil as your first card out. So this is a card of Capricorn. So there could be a Capricorn involved in your decision making here. But it's also a card of taking charge of the things in your life that you know are not good for you. That time to go, letting go of negative habits, self-sabotaging thoughts, toxic relationships. You might be taking your wellness, your health seriously, realizing that you need to let go of an addiction, a habit, stop drinking, stop sugar, start moving more, respecting your body more, respecting your relationships more, moving into relationships that feel peaceful, not toxic, with the Devil energy. Then you have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this. Remember I said there's a fork in the road. It could be a big ending that's happening, and this is a big ending. It's dead, done, and over with. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords is there's a new day dawning. And he has this sign on his hand of receiving blessings. So it can be blessings in disguise, right? Things that are ending, that you're surprised that at the path it's going to take you down, but it's a blessing in disguise. It could be what I call opportunities disguised as losses. Then you have the Hermit card. So this is a card of Virgo. So that's a real earth energy with the Capricorn and the Virgo here. So maybe you're grounding your ideas. You're really ready to, stand firm to your values and what it is you want to do. But the Hermit is a very wise energy, and it's having learned from the past, and it's being able to take those lessons and move forward with them, shining your inner light for others. You being wise, you may be feeling very wise this month. And this also, the Hermit can be someone else. It could be a mentor or someone who's helping guide you through some changes here. And then bottom of the deck, so what lies below? What's going to happen? What's the underlying meaning here is the Ten of Cups. Happy family, happy home, the rainbow after the storm. It's recovery. It is feeling joyful again. And I feel like with this energy here, with the taking risks, the time to go, it's really time for you to do something, Leos, this month that is important for you. It's time for some self-care. It's time to have learned your lesson. For someone, there's a relationship that you need to leave for sure. And this is like, you've seen this pattern before. I feel like it might even be in the beginning stages and you're wondering, do I cut it off now or later? Cut it off now. There's better for you out there. Keep things simple. If something isn't working, I'm not saying that you shouldn't try for things, but certainly they shouldn't be super difficult, right? Things that are meant for you, just kind of have an ease about them. The simplicity card, there's a simpler way of doing things. So Leos, we're going to do a little pick a card here. If you're subscribed, thank you. You know what this is. If you're not subscribed and you like the video, I'd appreciate it if you would. But you can ask a question and pick a card. You could see if one of these cards stands out to you. Otherwise, I will use them as clarifiers for the cards on the table. Yeah, so card number 1 is the Eight of Cups, and it's got a lunar eclipse there. We just had this big eclipse, right? Or a solar eclipse, I'm sorry. We just had this big eclipse on the 8th of April. So maybe, yeah, there's some things, it's a new cycle that you're ready to release and let go. It kind of goes with this time to go energy. So if your question was a yes or no question, it depends, right? It depends on what your question was. If it's, should I leave someone behind or leave this relationship or do something different? The answer is yes. It is definitely time for you to let go and release the things that aren't serving you. It's definitely time to change habits that don't work for you. It's time for you to move into simplicity, peace, and healing. And learning lessons and utilizing those lessons. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this was today's daily energy. I do a daily energy reading every day. And the Three of Pentacles is it's the card of the architect. It's you redesigning your life. It's finding your pathway, making a blueprint for where you want to go, taking risks, doing things differently, recalculating. It can also be the card of an architect. So some of you may be moving and building or buying a new home. It can definitely relate to that, but it's a strong, steady, stable future. So you could be changing jobs. But there are other people in this card helping you. It's a teamwork makes the dream work card. It says, you know what? No man is an island. There's help there if you need it. Ask for it and take it. And with this Ten of Cups, you may be meeting a loving partner or have a loving partner who's supporting you through this. Wow. Okay. I'm not surprised, right? The Ten of Swords and the Tower. The Tower is a big ending. It's time to go. It's time to release. It's time to let go. That is your message, Leos. I don't know how else to say that you need to really make a big effort to release yourself from the things that are holding you back, whether they're internal or external, whether it's, relationships, habits, self-sabotaging thoughts. Do what you need to do to feel peaceful, to feel happy, to say goodbye to what you need to say goodbye to, and take a chance. Do something different, and you'll have a wonderful outcome with that Ten of Cups. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great month.